understand what I'm saying? So how will this translate to anything in the real sense?
I can tell you, I agree with you 100% because I also agree with you. I came from the trenches. I fought successive governments in the past. During the military, I went to detention a few times, fighting for justice, equality. Of course, this time around, where I agree with you 100% is that when I came in as a governor, what I did, I looked at the poverty index of the entire northern Nigeria, not only Kaduna State. Don't forget, I was the chairman of the Senate Committee on Banking. I had the data, the statistics from the Development Finance Department of the Central Bank, from the SDGs. I can tell you sitting here, the poverty index we met 2023 when we came in. I have the statistics, I have the data, I have the numbers. Today, I can tell you, things are getting better, but nobody can tell you we can address this problem even in the next 10 years. And I will tell you why. Because I'm a very realistic person. When we came in, we had over 60 to 65% of our people that are completely financially excluded, many in northern part of Nigeria, particularly in Northwest. And because of this problem of insecurity, which I can tell you, largely is an economic issue because of poverty, unemployment. That was the reason why our people can easily be recruited by these bandits. That was the issue of out-of-school children. When I came in Kaduna, what we met, I can tell you, over 350,000 of our people were out of school when we came in. Today, we're addressing the problem gradually. When I sat down 2 months ago with the vice president of the World Bank, we sat down, we looked at the UNICEF statistics, and I can tell you, out of the 18.2 million of out-of-school children, 7 years ago or 6 years ago, when you look at the figures, they are not as much as 18.2 million as of today. North were responsible for about 70%. Today, the figure is different. From 2023, I can tell you the figure was about 80% out of school children were domiciled in northern Nigeria. That is the reason why when I look at the figure today, I have seen improvement. I've considered we're heading into the right direction because we're addressing the problem gradually. But this problem did not start 2 years ago. It started many years back because we were docile. We did not approach the issue holistically. We did not sit down as a team, as a group, to look at this issue and address it. We had the opportunity to pass. We didn't do it. That was the reason why in my last interview, I made it clear that we collectively let our people down. But this time around, we had a president who gave us opportunity. He gave us some position. And that was the reason why I called everyone to Kaduna yesterday as a coordinating governor for the Northwest. We did not only talk about politics. We also talk about developmental areas, how we can be able to carry our people along. What are our demands to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? But I can tell you, when he returns from his trip, I will be there to meet him, to tell him, yes, this is some of the demands we need quickly. I can tell you also that, yes, we're happy because of the infrastructural intervention we're having here in the Northwest. If you look at it critically, you will agree with me that a lot of intervention are going on in northwestern part of Nigeria. And simply because we are determined to keep pushing Mr. President to address most of these issues that affect our people. But we cannot do it if we don't sit down as a team collectively. But the issue of poverty, the issue of unemployment, I agree with you. The North really need to sit down and face this reality if we really want to really bring back the glory of our own zone and our region. But I'm happy, everyone, from the ministers, from the senators, House of members, the governors were all on the same page for the first time. And that was the reason why in my last interview, I made it clear. If we want to address, we must be on the same page. Because if you are talking about what are the symptoms and drivers of this insecurity, why is it that we are not really winning a lot of battles when we come to the issue of fighting banditry? I made it clear in my last interview that we cannot win it through kinetic approach, neither through giving people these palliatives. We must look at the drivers and symptoms. What are these drivers and symptoms? We have to address the gap in terms of economic prosperity between our people who are living in the urban area and those in the rural areas. Because when you look at the rural areas of here in Northwest, you agree with me that there is a lot of poverty. We have a lot of deficit in terms of infrastructure, in terms of addressing education, in terms of addressing healthcare, in terms of many other basic issues that we need to address.